YouTube, what is up? Alpha Wolf here again, and today I'm bringing you guys a TDM gameplay on Invasion and the second episode of Army of Two. So in last episode, I pretty much discussed with you guys your playstyle and the playstyles that I consider there to be. Those playstyles are camping, defensive play, offensive play, and rushing. Okay, so in the last episode, I also told you guys I've been bringing you kind of a tutorial or, a showing of all four of those playstyles. And I started out with rushing. Rushing is a Call of Duty community favorite. Everybody loves rushing. You run into the enemy spawn, you kill as many people as possible, you turn around, and they all spawned again. So you just keep doing it. It's just kill, kill, kill. Never stop running, never stop killing. That's rushing. So, Army of Two is pretty much, as an overview, you and a buddy playing together and trying to run a map. You'd be amazed. I've said it before, but you'd be amazed at how well two people can control a spawn or, run through an enemy team. It's just crazy how it works. So with this series, I'm showing you guys the tactics to doing that. And we're starting out with your playstyle. And this is kind of an overview of rushing. With rushing and with a teammate, it can be a little tricky. You both gotta kind of be on the same page. In this gameplay, I'm rushing. Along with Close, he's also rushing. We're both running the runner shotgun class. You'll see his at the end. But we're both running through the map, flipping spawns, like changing the way the game plays. So, rushing at its finest. Pretty much to be a good rusher, you have to know the spawns. That's almost step one to rushing, is knowing the enemy spawn and pretty much controlling it. If you can go through the map and run into the spawn, and your buddy run through the spawn and wreck the team and always be on the offensive, that's pretty good rushing in my book. Right here, running into the spawn, just coming through. I know that that's a spawn area right there. Look, that's probably one of the kids that I just killed. He spawned right back here. There he is, dead again. So, that's rushing. You're just continuously finding a spawn. You catch the enemy when they're most vulnerable after they just spawn. Because, they're not aware of their surroundings. They just came into the battlefield again. They're coming back through. It's go time. And you're right there shoving a barrel down their throat. Like, hey, what's up? So, tips and tricks to rushing. Tip 1 is learn the spawns. Know the spawns. Be prepared for when you see yourself in a spawn area that you know where they could possibly spawn next. Step 2, watching your UAV. Always have an eye on that UAV. It's the most powerful thing in the game. Knowing where the enemy is so powerful. And not a lot of people utilize that tactic. Watching the UAV is your best friend. I promise you that. Just take a look at the UAV sometime if you don't look at it very much. And just see what you see. You're going to see unsilenced weapons being fired. If we have a UAV up, you're going to see the enemy if they're not using cold-blooded. That's it, plain and simple. Knowing where the enemy is a powerful thing, to say the least. So, rushing tactics. You kind of learned a little bit about the spawns, and you need to focus on those. And you learned about the UAV and how powerful it can be. But there's tricks to rushing. You can't just run blindly into the enemy spawn and expect to come out with a victory. You have to outsmart the enemy. Always be a step ahead. Think ahead of the enemy, and you'll always be prosperous when you rush it. Run flanks. If you see 5 guys down a hallway, don't run down the hallway. it's kind of pointless because you're gonna die. 5 guns looking at you versus your 1. It could be done. I mean, if the enemy team is just blind, you could, I guess, win the gunfight, but it's gonna be tough, to say the least. And you'll probably come out with the death, killing your kill streak and not having any fun. Run the flank. Try and flank around those 5 guys that were looking down that hallway. There's probably a second entrance somewhere around them. So, you know, rushing can be complicated, but rushing is probably one of the most fun things to do. So, an overview of this: step 1, learn your spawns. Communicate with your teammate. If he spawns somewhere, you know, ask him, hey, where you at? I'm here. Okay, you obviously know the enemy didn't spawn there. Right here, this is a perfect example of running flanks. Check this out. I knew there was 2 guys in there. Boom. Boom. Look at that. Double kill just because I flanked around him. So, like I said, learn the spawns. Communicate with your teammate and learn where he's spawning. I spawned back here. I'm going to tell my buddy, hey, I spawned back in grass. They're obviously not spawning there. Then he knows to turn around if he was looking toward the grass area. Watch your UAV. It's the most powerful thing you have. Watch it. Be aware of it. Always, you know, keep an eye on that. The majority of the time I'm playing, I'm keeping an eye on that UAV. Look at this. Get turned on, sniper. What's up, bro? So, next step, outsmarting the enemy. Play a little bit smarter than them. Always think of a new way that you could kill them. You know, throw a flash over here, but pop out the other side. Remember, run flanks. Always be behind the enemy. That's the step 1. So, our step, you know, always be behind them. Run flanks. There's closest shotgun that I told you guys would see. And there's the scores. We both were running. We both were controlling spawns and keeping communication going. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, hit it with a like. I got another episode coming out soon. This is Alpha Wolf. See you guys later.